Payne with her first touch. Out to Hybe, inside out. Three-pointer.
Michaela's been working on flaring this out, find the landing, and that was the best I've seen her done in a while.
Michaela Curris, first up for Nebraska on the beam. Oh, that's a great combination.
Being a woman in today's world is hard, let alone pushing the expectations of those around athletics. Adversity rears its ugly head. I'm Andrew Pfeifer, and it's time to shed the light. Sammy Hybe is entering her 4th season with the University of Nebraska women's basketball team as their starting point guard. Growing up in Moorhead, Minnesota, Hybe has experienced firsthand the injustice that endures in an African-American woman athlete.
Obviously, just being a female, that's going to be a barrier in itself just in today's society. But like I said, we've had a lot of great advocates from other sports and in the basketball world, from the men's side too, especially this year, that have really pushed to drive that equal factor into it. And then obviously being a black girl and a female, being in sport is going to be a little bit more challenging too. People really don't want to see you succeed, maybe stuff like that. But there have been a lot of great pioneers before me, and that continue to pave the way for us to get that equality there.
As she acknowledges the support from the university and the athletic department, Hybe does all she can on and off the court to represent those who aren't as lucky as she.
And what do you think is taking so long for these things to change?
People just stuck in their ways. It's definitely possible. People just have to want to change, want to make the world a better place, want to make it equal, want to make it fair for everyone.
Another powerful woman athlete from Nebraska comes Michaela Curtis. The gymnast is entering her 5th year with the Nebraska's gymnastic team.
I think being a woman in sport is such a special thing because when I think of sport, I just think it's a man's world. It's a man's world. You're speaking a man's language, and I think it's such an interesting thing to be able to be a woman in sport and to kind of speak the same language. You know, you're kind of on a man's term, and if you understand what I'm saying, it's a very interesting thing to be able to be like, oh, I'm an athlete.
For female sports and athletics, recognition is key. These athletes are using the best of their abilities to be able to promote their own brands in respective sports. Sarah Troyer is a senior on the university swim and dive team. She shares her experiences trying to promote women's sports at a collegiate level.
Literally when this first, the NIL thing came out, I was emailing Nike, Adidas, Swim Outlet, all these different swim brand people and whatnot. And they're no. Following our social media pages and sharing all the stuff, the information we put out with that. And even at football games or basketball games, the announcers, they say so many different things and advertise so many other areas. So just saying during halftime or a timeout at a game, hey, the Husker swim and dive team has a meet on such and such day. Go check it out. Something like that, just to get a little bit of more notice out there about who we are. Because I've talked to so many people and they don't even know we have a swim and dive team at the university.
Being a D1 athlete is life-consuming, so why not make the most of it? It is equality and drive from athletes both on and off the court that can help make this world a better place. With KRNU, I'm Andrew Pfeifer.